Benjamin Franklin's. A couple of grands, I got rubber bands. My paper planes making a dance. Dance, I'm like that's part of my rebuilding castles that's made out of. She's amazing, on fire blazing, hotter than Cajun. Girl, won't you move a little closer? Time to get this maximum wage that belong on a poster. I'm in the days that is waving at me like, damn it, I know you. You run the show like a hoster. Tell me whatever and I'll be your gopher. You spin my head right round when you go down, when you go down, down.
You spin my head right round when you go down, when you go down.
From the top of the mountain, I watch her go. It's going down, down. From the top of the mountain, I watch her go. She got me throwing my money up. Ain't nothing more beautiful to me. It's going down, down. Yeah, I'm spending my money. I'm out of control. Somebody help me. She taking my bankroll, but I'm king of the club, and I'm wearing a crown, popping these bottles, watching they go.
You spin my head right round when you go down, when you go down.
Alright, partner. Keep on rolling, baby. You know what time it is.
It's the city of rock and roll, and this place sure is rocking as they await the start of this one. We're here at Huntington Bank Field in Cleveland, Ohio. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Dallas Cowboys and the Cleveland Browns.
Chad Ryland to kick off.
Only one team will keep the winning ways going to start the season as we're off in week 2. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Throwing on their first play. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Here we go, set.
They'll go play action. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Still sticking with the passing game. That's intercepted near the sideline. Denzel Ward makes the play. Well, we all know this is a player who's proven that he can weather an early setback and soldier on. It's going to be tested again after his first series ends in an interception.
Yeah, that's right, Kate. You don't get mentioned as one of the league's better passers if you can't shake off an early turnover. Now, his defense got to pick him up.
Yeah, good forward. About 5 yards, looks like. It's second down now.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Let's go. Hawk 70. Hawk.
Here's Sanders now. Catch is made by Dylan Sampson. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Ready.
A toss here to Sampson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Let's go. 18 Rattler. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Go street. Let's go.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. DJ Chuck there for the catch. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range. That's a nice, quick correction for this front row. Give up the big play, and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. Ready, ready?
Play action, Sanders. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
Come on. Viking 18. Mustang 19.
Sanders now on third down. Completed over the middle. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be fourth down.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. They'll go, Judkins. And the early aggressiveness is answered. They went for it on their opening series, and the defense stops them. That's a turnover on downs.
Well, a blitz on fourth down's a gutsy call, but it can work against a pass or a run. Good luck running for the sticks when you got a whole defense crashing you right off the snap.
Brought in by Jake Ferguson. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. It's like you always say, right back to work for him, getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
Call it no gain on that run, and they face second and 10. Genty on the draw. They stuck with him and got the same result. He is stopped at the line once again to quickly bring up third down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
That's Ferguson. He brings it in. And he's taken down at the 30. So through one, this game, more for you defensive maestros out there. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down. They'll look to throw. It's a screen play to Genti. Pushing for the red zone. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. So that's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on a screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down.
Even though that run did not net them with 1st down, I can promise you this, Kate. I promise you. I know how it works. They're going to circle that one. They're going to remember that one. And when they need some key yards on the ground, they'll come back to that call later.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. He brings it in. And in he goes for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys get the game's first points here in the 2nd. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset.
And he misses the point after, so this stays a 6-point game. So after the missed extra point, he's still out there, and he's going to put it back in play. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10. Here's Judkins to begin the drive. Nice cut back to the right sideline. Touchdown, Cleveland! The Browns tie and can take the lead here in the 2nd. On his Chad Ryland for the point after. The point after splits the uprights, and they'll take the lead. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. He got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
70, go!
Starting this drive with a design run. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
Let's go now. 70 Lions.
Line up the design keeper. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Running back sent in motion. We give here to the motion man. He hits the lane for about 7. That's going to bring up 3rd down. They're going play action. The Browns get there and take him down. The Cowboys sending out their punting unit. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Dallas sends its punting unit onto the field. Back deep, that's Gray. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. First and 10 from the 32.
19 light. Here we go. Here we go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. He can find Sampson out of the backfield. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short.
A gain of 17 yards. And the Browns first down.
Check,
First
check,
and
check,
10
check.
at the 49-yard line.
And not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. The Browns with the lead here from Huntington Bank Field. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
Let's go. 19, Warriors 70.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Taking a shot deep here. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's second down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Okay, break.
Second down. Still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Here we go.
They'll go play action for Sanders. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, but they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Come on, come on. Set. 70 Timberwolves.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that brings up 4th and long. And he drives this one skyward, hoping to drop it near the goal line. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return. First and 10 from the 43.
Here we go. Set.
Throwing now off the play action. On it, and he nearly picked it. So couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's second down. So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store. Another throw here on second down. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys get some late points and the lead. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
And he can't bring it in. They don't get the 2 points.
You go with what you think is your best option. There they felt like it was going to be a pass, but sometimes it simply doesn't work.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Ready.
Judkins up the middle. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Back to the line they come, 2nd down. Throwing off the play fake. Cowboys closing in, and they get to him. For the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Yeah, let's give some credit to the defense here, Kate, right? We talk about explosive plays. Every offense is looking for them. But when a defense can go back-to-back, Jack, with the tackle for loss and a sack, well, they're more than doing their job.
3rd and long here for Sanders. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. They'll toss it. Genty. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I can hear it now, Kate, before it even comes out of my mouth when I say anybody but a receiver or corner is the best athlete on the field. But I'm starting to really feel like these DNs in today's NFL game are the best athletes. And when you watch one chase down a play like that for negative yards, well, I'll make my case and I'll stay in that opinion.
And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
That one came with a higher degree of difficulty. He had to balance focusing on the catch while staying in bounds.
On 3rd down, Genty. And the gain's good there, partner. A nice 7-yard effort, but they're still well short, so this is going to be 4th down. All right, now a timeout is called. 9 seconds to go in this half.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
A 64-yard attempt.
This will not connect. Not enough leg and too far left as well. And they can't add 3 onto that 5-point lead.
Hey, listen, I know kickers are arguably better today than they've ever been in the history of football. But anything from 60-plus is still awfully ambitious. And that time, it didn't pan out.
Sanders going to throw here on 1st. Finds him over the middle. And no yak this time. They got on him quickly, down at the 32-yard line. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. A 49-yarder in front of them here. The kick by Ryland is good. And that trims the lead to just a couple. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Warriors 70.
Sanders going to look to throw. Hits his running back. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
On first down, here's Sanders. On the screen, this is Simpson. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there. And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
2nd and 10, still at the 28.
Come on, come on. Set. Bronco 80. Let's go.
On 3rd down, we'll go with Sampson. Has some space inside the 15. And he's in. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns take the lead right away in half number 2.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one splits the uprights. And the Browns jump in front now by 5. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. And he won't opt to bring this one out. He's content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35. To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. 1st and 10. Counter give to Genty. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I'm a more aggressive call on 2nd.
At the 36-yard line.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Another give here to Genty. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of 2 follows up a gain of 1, and now they're left with 3rd and 7.
Brings up 3rd and
7. They'll throw 3rd and long. Put some heat on that one, Brock, but it falls incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
The Browns take over 1st and 10. They're on the 19-yard line.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Go! 19, 18.
Here's Sanders now. Catch made underneath by Rat. This one gets to the 22. Marshawn Nealon, the one to send him down.
It's a
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Back to throw. Here's Sanders. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain. He can't hang on to the pass. So now they're going to have to figure out this third down.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
Warriors 70.
Air it out on third. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Ready, set.
They've got first down here from the 36.
Here we go, set. 19 tight. 70 Timberwolves.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Completed to his running back. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Seven Pirates.
To the air on first down, Sanders. That's not a quick hitter. And they bring him down around the 34.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you can see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
Dragon 60. Ready.
Still sticking with the passing game. He's got it at the 5. And he's going to be touched down at that spot, which means the effort makes it first and goal.
I don't care how good a secondary you are, how loaded you are with talent, when you've got time to allow a receiver to work from one side of the field all the way to the other versus zone coverage, well, you're going to make a defense pay.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready, run.
Right side, quick pass, complete. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
I wish everybody had the opportunity to feel how fast that decision is made. With that RPO, it is a split second. And when you make the incorrect read, well, the play's busted up before it ever has a chance to start.
Ready.
Now from the 6 after that last play. Here's second and goal.
Get up. 70 Lions. Get up.
It's Sampson running out of the gun. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Browns lengthen the lead at the end of the third. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game. Nope. Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you instantly think of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. 3 quarters in the books from this one. The Cowboys have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Putting a receiver in motion. First down, play action. Put the body on the line for his team. That play good for 17 and a first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down. Sticking to the air here. Escapes the pocket. He takes it himself. It's inside the 10. Bouncing football. And this one kicks out at the 5. Lucky break that keeps a scoring opportunity alive here. Offense in position now. It's first and goal. From the red zone on first. And this is caught. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys now within 1 score in the 4th. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out first and 10. Now Sanders. He finds Sampson out of the backfield. He's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
On the ready.
2nd and 3 now.
Here we go. Set. 70 Timberwolves. Check out.
They get to Sampson here up the middle. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That counter could never get started. Good chance someone on that line telegraphed that play because the defense was all over it. Fortunate just to make it back to the line of scrimmage.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Setting up the running back screen. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball. Okay, hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead. He keeps this drive moving.
First and 10 now from the 46.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Sampson from the pistol. He hits the lane for 9 into enemy territory.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down.
Come on. 60 Eagles. Ready.
From the gun, Judkins. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
Tag. Viking. 70 Lions. Dragon 60.
He'll throw it. Back to one of his favorite targets this drive, but incomplete. That's going to bring up fourth down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. Pass complete. Screenplay. And he won't fight through. Needed 1 yard forward. Send him 1 yard backwards. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning. First play is going to be a give to Genty. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Cleveland. Cowboys trailing by 5. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Back to Genty. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 4 yards on the pickup, and that's going to leave him with 3rd and 3.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Coming left is Genty. He has the first and still going past the 35. And he is all the way ahead to the 13-yard line. Pick up of 34 yards on that play. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has it well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. We kick the running back in motion. Good quarterback run here. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. Casual fan, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Next attack, he's still going. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minutes. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted.
And he's into the end zone, so that turns out to be a very smart risk. They've got the lead in this 4th quarter.
You know, we tend to say this all the time, and I'll say it yet again, Kate. Big targets in the red zone are an enormous advantage. Not many guys can match up and defend someone like him, and no surprise, it went right to him for the conversion.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. Stop Viking. 18. 19 Lion. Street. Ready.
Back to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
70. Hawk 70.
Here he is to throw. Could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Cowboys make the play that should win them this game. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Run loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Genty from the gun. Let's call that a solid run there, partner. He got about 6. It's going to be 3rd down. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake.
Really? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. Now the Browns spend their final timeout. So out now comes the punter. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. He has it at the 13. And nothing to complain about on this return as he gets it beyond the 30. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Here we go. Ready.
Here he goes. One final shot. Trying to push deep downfield. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Cowboys are winners, as with that, we'll sign off from Cleveland.
Have the time to listen to me whine about nothing and everything all at once. I am one of those melodramatic fools, neurotic to the bone, no doubt about it. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up.